Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. My boobies hurt today. Yikes. Oh, the dogs. I know, those fuckers. I need to put up a gate so they're, I don't know. I need help. So, I got a lot to do today. My new, my sectional is coming today. I don't know what time. So, I don't know what time. I gotta rescreen a screen. My window in the Porsche is broken, so I need to somehow get that up with duct tape. Did you, Melissa? Did you all like my song? Did you all hear my song? Bum, bum, bum. If you're a troll, scroll away. I wrote that in like 5 minutes this morning. Bum, bum, bum. If you're a troll, scroll away. Thank you. Thank you. My zoomies were my bouncing board, but I did it. Tammy told me, do it to another one bites dust. Thanks, Rachel. I thought so too. Hi, Colin. How are you? I thought it was pretty good. I was pretty proud of myself. I'm a lyricist. Normally I do that shit on the fly. So last night, in the midst of my sleeping, I was singing songs about trolls. So I thought, that's what I'm going to do for tomorrow's episode. A song. Oh, Laura, that's okay. Good thing it records it, though. I know, but it's probably better watching it. ICNH, pure cane sugar from Hawaii, growing in the sun. When you cook, when you bake, UCNH, pure cane sugar, that's the one. Yeah, I'll do some new songs. I'll try to do that, make it part of my thing. Do I hate Dan? Yes. Does it show? Fuck. I've been trying to be so discreet about it. Damn it, I need to do better. Anyhow, remember that? Does that date me now? I think that does. There's certain things, remember Oscar, my baloney has a first name, it's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name, it's M-A-Y-E-R. So I love to eat it every day. And I say, cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. User Dawn, what's wrong with you, girl? What's wrong with you? Bullying, harassing, a simple, casual stroll on a treadmill for somebody talking to people who want to be here. Oh, if you ask me, well, why, I'll say, cause that's what Mara has a way with B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Woo! There you have it. I haven't been getting a lot of videos with Grandpa lately because I've been busy and he just hasn't been well videoed lately, you know? So, for those of you trolls that say we shove a camera in his face all day, fuck! It's been days. What am I gonna do? How can I live without shoving a face and a camera in his face? Fuck! It's blasphemy! You're making it rich by shoving a camera in his face all day long. Yes! I haven't had a decent video in weeks, but it's all day long. Our Dan and I, brother and sister, Buck. Fuck. Buck. Are you trying to be an ass? Because to me that sounds like it. Anyhow. Baxter is Lex. Yes, I'm exploiting his illness. I am exploiting his illness. We are exploiting. I'm exploiting my meanness. I'm exploiting my tone. I'm exploiting normalization of body parts as you age. I know, Melissa. I'm exploiting normalization of marriage after like 55 fucking years. Let's normalize. I'm exploiting it all. So, yes, I live for exploitation, right? I live it. I love it. I want it. I need it. And I'm making millions, so why not exploit? You should try exploitation sometimes. Find yourself a grandpa. Find yourself somebody you can exploit and make millions. You can quit your job. And just live the life. Have I been diagnosed with narcissism? Why, Jordan, have you? Why have you? And you want me to join along your parade of being a narcissist? Jordan, do you even know what the word narcissist means? I'm kind of the complete opposite of a narcissist. So learn the deaf before you come on here. Kid rocks. Oh, I thought you were talking about the singer. Yeah, I'm a narcissist. The repent is coming. Shit. It is? Now? Who? When? Shit. The repent is coming. Is it now? Shitballs. Do I get off the treadmill? Do I hide? Do we hide for the repent? What do we do? My last breath could be today. So could yours, Gio. You could get hit by a bus. Shit. Thank you, Maggie. Elijah's coming. Eliyahu. Jesus. Is he coming back? Jesus. Give me a warning when you come, all right? I'm 50 now. I can die of a heart attack with a good scare. Shit. Here's a ditty about Dan and Danielle, two American kids living in the big area. Danielle's mom married Dan's dad, and well, that's how they became wed. Oh yeah, life goes on, more than you know of living in your shoe. Oh yeah, that's how we met years later after Ed remarried. Here's a little ditty about Dan and Danielle. Yes, technically, they're step-brother, step-sister. Oh no, there's no blood relation, nor did they grow up together. Oh yeah, that's my story. Get the fuck off of it already. Oh no, what's the deal? I can't believe people today. Here's a little ditty about Dan and Danielle. Two people who fell in love End of story. Coco's a pain in the ass, Darren. Pain in the arse. Yes, I'm in a singing mood today. There you have it. Y'all, all you need to know, we fell in love. End of fucking story. Stop looking for shit to find. Stop looking for shit to blow your mind. Stop looking for drama. Hi, Pepper. So, happy hump day, y'all. You know what you do about hump days, right? You hump. Well, some of you hump. The people in perimenopause may not want to. So, Darren, she has a lovely dog. She's my baby, but she's a pain in the ass. She is. Give me a minute. Yeah. So old news. Read about it. If you're reading about me and Dan, you're not on the correct sites. Hold on, I gotta go. Little ditty. That and Danielle. Two wonderful people who fell in love. Kids who fell in love like any other man and girl. Yes, Debbie, lots of trolls. Because when people see you rising, when they see you soaring above the clouds, when they think there's a potential to steal, right? They do it so they can ride on your coattails to make your millions. But what they don't realize is nobody's making millions except the people who sponsorships and shit like that. The two normal people, damn it, and y'all are not. So they're stealing and they're thieving. So anywho, hi Mary, how you doing? How's everybody doing? I ordered a chair for Hannah's room since we changed rooms over. So that's here. And then I just got a notification that my new couch sectional, that's right, you heard me, my new couch sectional is going to be delivered today. That means more putting together. Anybody ever put together an outdoor furniture sectional? Let me know. They want their own Peter Piper aviation. Me too. I do too. Peter Piper. Give me a call. Thanks, Bev. Makes you want to take a shit? Well, good. Jack, shut the door.
Why?
Here the idiot goes again. Yup.
You called me an idiot.
I bought it for you, Candace. You and Debbie need to go in. We're going in thirds. I bought that for you. I bought some new lights. Yep. You don't get a chair, but Debbie does. Because your room's not big enough, but I expect it in return. So it will cost you to visit this time. It will cost you.
Okay, so is it a good day or a bad day? Let me know.
Here's a ditty about annoying husbands.
I just need to know. I'm worried now. I've heard some barking out here, but I'm just trying to think, is it a good day or a bad day?
It depends on you, buddy.
That's not true.
It depends on you. No.
That's
The reality, my mood changes based on you.
Whatever the fuck dominant mood you got going, that's
Nope.
where I'm stuck.
He's a big elephant in a
I'm
circus.
not a fucking elephant.
Yes, CNH. He is a big elephant in a
I
circus.
just want to know if it's going to be a good day.
Everybody's saying to take your tusk and your big ass out of here.
Well, I'll give you I want to talk about butts. I don't got no big ass.
No, you don't. You got
But I know where I'd find her.
toxic wife. Yes, Marisol. You wish you could be so toxic to your husband. Are you single? Are you alone? Are you without love from your mama and daddy because you're so mean
I mean, Danielle.
and a bully? I'm without my mama and daddy, so I get it. I could take my sadness and my anger and I can begrudge other people with it. But I choose not to. I choose to keep it deep inside and work through my own issues. Marisol. Yes. I don't deflect. I don't project. I own my shit, Marisol.
Hey Alexis, play Good Day by Luce. Anybody
Jojo,
starts playing.
my
That's a great
channel is
song.
about everything. My channel is about caregiving, annoying husbands, menopause,
It's pretty good.
running, eating, fupas, vaginas, wrinkles, nose and ears growing all life. Yep, so it's everything. Married 31 years. I would never speak about my husband that ways. That ways. That ways.
That's okay, Danielle. There's nothing wrong with her saying that. Don't.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you on your TikTok?
Seriously?
Get. Go back
I
inside.
would never talk to my wife that way. I can tell you
You
that.
idiot.
I would never, ever.
You idiot. Yes. Would you rather be a moron or an imbecile? No, I'm giving you a
Yes,
higher...
I would rather be a moron or an imbecile because an idiot is more stupid than a moron or an imbecile.
Oh, okay,
So-
idiot. Go inside. I
Okay.
thought that was a higher one.
No, it's the low.
Oh, it's the lowest one? All right. Get the fuck out of here, you idiot.
It's a pretty good day. I'm dreaming about tomorrow.
Anyway, y'all mind your own beeswax about my relationship with my idiot husband. My idiot husband...
I don't know why they're complaining.
My idiot husband and I, that's words of love, compassion, sex. It is a turn on. Just because you sit up there with a boring laugh with your husband or wife doesn't mean mine has to be the same way. This adds excitement. This adds spontaneity. This adds wonderfulness, banter, humor, laughter, in this world full of dread. Marisol, shame on you for casting ugliness on my channel. Shame! Ah! He's clawing your Porsche. Playing WoWs in for all to watch WoWs again. Tootsie! Tootsie, are you happy? Do you need a hug? Tootsie? Tootsie needs a hug. Tootsie is sad. Nan, shut the door! I don't want Winnie in. There's pee all over my house. Tootsie? You don't seem very happy today.
Yes, 'cause the animals love
Shut
me
the
more-
door and make sure it's
The
shut.
animals love me more than you.
Tootsie, I make fun of people who don't deserve respect. I make fun of people who have passive-aggressive disorders. I make fun of people who are potentially toxic on my page. Bye, Toots. Anywho. Thanks, Mary. Maybe you should tell Marisol how it really is. Now, those people, who sit there and be like, oh my God, blasphemy. I would never. Stop ugly judging people, right? Look at what my content is and what it's about. Take your ugliness, take it somewhere else. Just because you don't do it, just because you don't play around and banter like we do, doesn't make you better. Look what you're doing. You're coming on my page being a bully, harassing me. Oh, good, Tucker. Was it good? about your projections of what you think. You have no idea. I don't pass them on you, only when you pass them on me. Scroll away if you don't like it. It's simple. Hi, Arnold. Cindy, if you say you think a fucking troll is going to hurt my heart, there's more stress in my house than a stupid blip on the radar. No, don't even. Oh yes, Grandpa looks so uncomfortable around me. How did you know? He's so fearful. He's scared. He shrivels up and pretends to have dementia when I'm around. You should really see it. When he's here, when I'm not around, he's got full cognitive ability. God, Ned, you were so right. Ellis, I think, honey, you need to take a break from TikTok. If you don't find anything insightful, you need to go. Toodaloo. How are people coming in on my page telling me I need a break? You're the one, apparently. Projection. How do you guys not see what you write? It's such a fucking hypocritical thing. Huh? Allie, I don't know. But today, it's on like Donkey Kong. Tucker, I hope it was good. We need to get some, resolve and talk about toxic, you know what I mean? Fuck. People are scared of your banter. Ellis, nothing stresses me out. Social media does not stress me out. It's all an act. You guys, if you can't see this as embellishment, I can't explain it anymore. My house, the real stress comes from my house, not social media. If you have a hard time seeing that social media is my way to have fun, to relinquish the stress, to make fun of my shit, my stress, then I can't tell you that anymore. Then try to hope one day you'll see it. Social media is the least of my worries, right? What stresses me out is the idiot rules and regulations of TikTok, right? Not the people. The people don't affect me like you think they do. I have learned that it's not worth it. The stress comes from my family, right? From my friends. I don't like people who take advantage. I don't like manipulators. I don't like liars. I don't like thieves. And any of my friends come up that way, that stresses me out. My family stresses me out. But not people, I have no clue who they are. So I have fun. This is my way to turn my life into humor, to have fun with my shit show of a life. Ebony, thank you, sweetness. Everybody loves those yellow sweatpants, I swear. So this is what I need, right? This is what I need to deal with the monotony in my house. My house is stressful. You see glimpses of us being silly, embellishing on our woes. But it's not like this, but there's just a lot more stress. So if I can come out and start my day with fun, it helps. That's part of the mental illness, right? Part of mental health is to, people say, does running help? Yes. But also being on here, talking to my friends, making fun of my shit, making fun of myself, that also helps me cope with the day to come. Dan is high energy, right? He's a high energy guy. On top of that, I have Grandpa. On top of that, I have my son. On top of that, I have everything else in between. I have bills, right, that I have to pay. I have shit I forget and I mess up on. I have dogs I have to take care of. Coda needs medication. She needs a shot because she's very allergic. I got to keep all that in line. Plus take care of my shit. That's stressful. That's stressful. If this provided me with stress, I wouldn't do it. Because I am learning to balance out my life and to try to get through it a lot easier than I knew how years ago, right? Life is crazy. day-to-day shit happens. You get bumps in the road, you get shit slung at your face, and that's social media, right? Family gives me boulders. Social media gives me shit. Big difference. I was up yesterday helping my sister-in-law with their house because, you know, I opened my mouth. Nobody said it was rough. Don't be passive aggressive. I'm not in the mood for passive aggressiveness today. Don't complain. I'm not a fucking victim. I talk about the things that I think is important to talk about for me and for other people who feel the same way. It doesn't mean I want sympathy. It doesn't mean I want anything other than having fun with the day-to-day shit. That's it. Stop looking for things to bitch about. Stop looking for any negative thing you can throw my way. It's a waste of time for you, really, because I'm so sorry. I don't need it. I'm secure enough in what I do, and now that I know that I'm a badass bitch for doing what I do. Now, yesterday, I opened my mouth when I was up at Josh and Rocky's house, and I was bitching at them for, you know, their lack of yard work. Because, by Lady West, because they don't do any. And they live on 5 acres. And if you have any country life, you know you have to keep up on your shit. Except in the pastures and stuff, you mow once a year and it's good. But around your house, the winds and shit carries. Anyhow, it was a mess. So she kind of was like, well, are you going to come and help me? I said, sure. And she was like, oh shit. So I went up there for a couple hours. And to get to their house is about 35 minutes, 40 minutes each way, depending on traffic and shit like that. So I took my time because I wanted to. I enjoy doing that, right? The after effects sometimes I don't enjoy as much because I'm sore and I'm getting older, but I helped her. That's me, right? I don't need people to say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. No, I choose to do those things because I do those things for the people I love, right? And I enjoyed it. And then I sawed through their power cord, and I knew Josh was going to be pissed. So Rocky was going to just go buy one before she picked up the kids. She's like, I'm not going to tell. Josh gets really upset with things like that because he hates spending money. And so, as a sisterly thing to do, you want to rile them up. Normally, and I didn't want her to take the blame because he's not going to bitch at me, but he'll bitch at her. It's just the thing with siblings versus spouses. So I was like, I got to tell him because it's funny. And it's an expensive one, right? Because it's like 100 foot. But I was pissed because his hedge trimmers are plugged in. I fucking hate this is why, right? You don't buy hedge trimmers that are electrical. Get yourself a fucking battery operated trimmer or a gas one. Stop being cheap. So he deserves that. So she's like, no, don't tell him. So he had called her, and I was on my way out the door, and I heard him. I came out, and Rocky saw my laughter. She was like, don't do it. I said, so Josh? He's all, yeah, I'm on my way home. I said, well, I think you need to make a pit stop on the way home. He said, for what? Well, there was a little accident today. What are you talking about? I accidentally... Who the hell buys electric trimmers? He said, what does that mean? They're good. Well, they're so good, your sister fucking clipped your line. He's like, what? What? My good extension cord? I said, yes, sorry, it's gone. He's like, Jesus. And he had to take a call, so he left. She's like, I don't know why you did that. I could have fixed it. I said, no, you couldn't have, because he would notice that it was new. Hold on, I gotta pee. Shit, I gotta pee. She's like, I don't know why you did that. I said, because that's what sisters do. You gotta egg them on. And you know what? He deserves it. Fucker. Stay off my car. Go. Stay off of it. It's not for you, fucker. Anyhow, so he came home and he did say, he said the yard looked good. Yeah. I hate it. And it was a good one too. He was like, damn it, that's expensive. Sorry. Jerry sent me something yesterday. I do have to alert you guys. I believe there is a hotel, but I haven't had time to look at it because by the time I got home, it was kind of late. I was tired. I had a shower. I had to deal with some personal shit and conflict, and I didn't look at it. But I think there is something finalized with a room, I believe. Jerry, if you're here, can you confirm nor deny that? Anyhow, so I'll figure it out today. Hopefully I got some shit to put together, but hopefully in between the next 2 days I have no plans. So I will get on top of it. But if you are seriously interested in going, book your flights. I got to do that this week too. The 12th through the 15th. The rooms will come whether or not they're really here now or not. Hi Sherry, how are you? Hey Mark. So if you're all in, I think we only have about 15 rooms blocked off. So first come, first serve, right? That's okay. 12 through the, okay, so you're gonna drive, so you don't even, okay. So you're good. You just need to know hotel. I believe the name is going to be Saab, for the Saab room block. So I just have to find who and where. It's gonna be on Fremont Street, 100%, just what hotel. So if Jerry comes in, bought by Mormons, I'll let you know. SAB, strong ass bitch. Yeah, what's funny, Leslie, is he has a DeWalt battery operated hedger. So anyhow, you know what I mean? So yes, so I will get to that in the next couple days. My pantry is getting redone today. So did you like it, Harley? I'm glad. So my pantry is getting redone starting today. So life the next couple days will be hectic. So I had to clear all that out. I'm gonna do a video on that to show you the beginning, the before and the after, and the middle part. So I love all of my battery operated stuff. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I bought Black & Decker 3 years ago, battery operated, and they have been amazing. Now they're starting to, my edger's fine, my blower's fine, but now my hedgers are just starting to die at the vine. So they used to sell just the blade part, but I can't find it. But they're so cheap that it lasted me 3 years. I think it was like $100. I mean, come on. And I use that thing like multiple times in a week. Hey, Big T. Oh no. Oh no. Big T. I hate that. I hate that, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Life sucks. You know, you have people in your life who you love, family, friends, and life just takes them, you know? I had a friend of mine as well. She lost a friend, a mutual friend, the other night, passed out, ended up dying, possibly aneurysm, just 50, you know, 50 years old, just no warning, gone, you know, it just fucking sucks. It's not right. Why? You know, why? So Big T, I'm sorry about your sister. That's gotta hurt. But, you know, just take your time to remember the great times you had together. You know, so what we have to do is focus on the good. They're dying. I know Google user, it's like fate. It's like that stupid idiot earlier was like, you could have your last breath today. I don't know if that was a threat or just, you know, I don't know, but Jesus, you guys. I mean, and that's what I'm talking about. You never know. You never know. You never know what life has in store. And people are on social media bagging on people, bullying people, harassing people. Why? For what purpose? Why? Life is so daunting already. Why do we need the extra stress of being bullied and being mean? Who does that? Think about that. You know, some of these people that are victimized with meanness, right, on these apps, kill themselves because they have mental illness. You're welcome, Big T. Love you. Hey, you gotta make it, speaking of, you gotta make it down to Sky River one night. I know you go to Thunder, but we need to have a cheers and have some fun one night. Or one day, whenever. Get on that Harley, drive down here, and let's boogie. Not really boogie, but, you know, play. Let's play in the play yard for adults. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that I struggle with a lot is, you know, we all have mental illness. Donna, the 12th through the 15th. We all have mental illness in some form or fashion. A lot of people who come on these pages, right, who are influencers and creators, and I don't care what y'all say, but anybody who has hundreds of thousands of followers, right, they're considered creators and influencers, whether you like it or not, right? People join to watch them, to watch their family, to watch the tidbits that go on in their life. They ask them where they buy things. How do they do that? That's called an influencer with the things we have. Us people struggle every day. A lot of people, July, a lot of people, right, do this for their coping mechanisms, to have fun, to try to support their families, ABC or all of the above. Why do people want to shine down and pull them down under with them? People have lost their lives on here because of the bullying and the harassment. For what? Does it make you feel proud that you killed somebody? Does it make you feel proud that you pushed that person over the edge? How do people not see that? How do people not see, hey furry, that your words that you write could be the finality for one person? Does that make you feel good? Powerful? Do you just get off on that? Y'all be better. And I'm talking to those of you in the back. Yeah, July. Okay, I know, Big T, you like to gamble, I like to gamble, you like to have drinks, I like to have drinks. We could create a ruckus in the playground. We can own that place. And plus you win all the time. I need some luck. Shit. Speaking of gambling, if things settle down, we're going to Vegas in July. I know it's hot, but it's the anniversary celebration and it's a meet and greet. So if you can swing that, let's do it. Prayers, our community is saddened. Mother shot her 9-year-old and drowned her 2-year-old. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Diane. You don't know what somebody's going through, you know? Nobody knew that mother was struggling. Or maybe they did and still continued on their ways. And she thought, well, if I'm going, I'm taking my kids with me. Sorry. Shit just pisses me off. These bullies piss me off. The 12th through the 15th. 12th through the 15th. People struggle every day, you guys. It is what it is. I mean, you can't escape it. I struggle every day. I struggle every day with something. Now, I don't think I would ever take my own life, right? I don't think so. But I don't think my dad thought so either at a particular point in his life. You know what I mean? So I just think that people need to stop and listen before they write or before they say anything mean to somebody. Yeah, I mean, the struggle is real. We all falter on day. I don't think there's a day that I don't feel some sort of way, right? I don't feel like there is ever a day where I feel completely at peace. You know, that I don't create more internal turmoil for myself, you know, with my projects and what I got to get done in a day and trying to deal with everything else in the process, you know, while my OCD is in full effect. I struggle every day. I struggle every day with something. Now, none of these idiots on here can get to me. And if they do start affecting me, I just don't read comments anymore, right? I don't read comments because I know my boundaries. I know my boundaries. And obviously the people who are projecting have something serious going on too, but they fail to see it in themselves. It's sad, Cookie. And I'm so sorry you had to live through that. I'm so sorry anybody has to live through the loss of a child. To me, that is horrible. Viva, killing yourself is cowardly. I don't believe that. I think there's two sides to that. My dad unalived himself. Now, and I'm going to go over this, so it's going to be pretty intense right now, but I don't agree with you. I used to think that way. I used to be very closed-minded to that way. And I used to be very mad at my dad for doing that. And leave her daughters. Oh, Jackie. I never thought that I would ever change my view on that. But here's the thing, as I've gotten older and I've dealt with my own issues, I realized that in talking to other people who've teetered on the brink of suicide, I just ask you to revisit that. Revisit that. Because we don't know how hard it is for them. We don't know what they're going through. We think we know, but we don't. It's a battle that they have every day, right? They are so low that they think this world is better off without them. They think their kids are better off without them. They think these things because their brain chemistry is not right. Is it easy to die? Is it easy to die? No, I don't believe that. Again, I said it. Are you listening? I don't believe that that's the case. There's no one-sided, that's one-sided because you're still here and you think you're fighting. Why can't they? You are different than those people. You are different than those people. It's not an easy way out. You think, do you know, it took weeks, months for my dad to plan that. It was that easy. If it's that easy, you pick up a gun and you blow your brains out. Most of these people contemplate the death before they actually do it. They think about it, and it's a planned event for most of them. Everybody deals in their own way. What I don't like is the one-sidedness anymore, because I have lived it. I have dealt with it. And I used to think that way, right? And yes, Charlene, I agree. I can't imagine, right, feeling so low that I think life would be better without me. And they can't get up. They can't get out of that. They can't. We don't know. How can we say it's selfish? What is our right to say that? It's just an opinion, but it doesn't match how they feel. And that's why I feel in those times, when we're on our dark place, right? Everybody has them. I don't care who you are, don't lie. Everybody has these dark places. Imagine that dark place we're in 20-fold, right? Imagine how we feel in that moment, and we're strong enough to get through. But would we be strong enough to pull through what these people feel like? I don't know. Part of my thing as I've aged and owned my shit and self-reflection, I have learned not to be one-sided in anything. I have learned not to be one-sided. And once I did that, I took away that thought process from my dad. And when I took that thought process away from my dad, it opened up a lot of doors and a lot of healing. I don't begrudge you, Dad, for taking your life. I don't begrudge you. I'm sad for me and my brothers, but I don't begrudge you anymore, and I don't think it was selfish. I think you were stuck, and you were stuck for years, and you could not find a way out for yourself. I'm sorry that he didn't get the help he needed. I'm sorry that he didn't notice how important he was to us. You know, we all fail people. We all fail people. But at the end of the day, we would take him back in a heartbeat just to feel his hug, and hear his laugh, and feel that kiss on our cheek. Oh, thanks, Google user. Think about that. Try to be open to the fact that they can't understand what these people go through. You will always be sad, Cookie. You will always be sad. You will always wonder what you could have done to help. You could have always wondered what you could have done to help differently. It's not up to us. It's not up to us. And that's what makes it even more hard. Because we want to find a purpose, right? We want to fix it. But some things you just can't fix. And it wasn't lack for trying, Cookie. I know you probably did everything in your power to change, to help, to fight, but it wasn't in your hands. It wasn't in your hands. I couldn't imagine darkness to engulf me every day. Darkness does not engulf me. You know, my problems are not anything close to what some of these people go through. And Sharon, I think you said you almost lost your life to it. It's not a joke. And Sharon, you are here. And Cookie, I'm here to tell you, honey, you can't what if. You know, I would do the same thing. But you did what you could do. It was in her hands. And it's so sad that she chose to leave the love, right? But she couldn't feel it. She couldn't feel it. It was a blockade, like whatever she was going through blocked her from seeing reason. It blocked her from feeling the love. Oh, Angel, I'm so sorry. I hope, you know, that I never have to deal with that. Ever. I hope that I don't ever have to lose a kid in any way. Ever. But I know, Cookie, I would be there right there with you. The what ifs would put me in the ground. But I know my heart. I know me as a person. And I know I would be fighting every fucking day. But I know at the end of the day, it's not up to me. Right? Oh, the family. Oh, Brittany, cancer at 7. Why? Why? Parents should never have to bury. And I remember my grandpa. My mom was 53, and my grandpa was in his 80s, and he cried. I held my grandpa. He said, "This is the worst thing ever. I should be dead. It shouldn't be her." Can you imagine? Come on, people. And then after he died, my mom died, then he died, and then my Uncle Sam died, and then Leo died. He could not have lived through 3 more children's death. But girl, Cookie, you did it. Brittany, I am sorry you had to see your kid in pain with disease. I saw my mom at 53 die of that. No mom should ever experience that. It's just a baby, right? It's horrible. Oh, hey, Nicole, I'm so sorry. It's horrible. You know, and those are the things I have so much conflict with. you know? So much conflict with just in life, and the mean people out there, and people not taking a minute just to think about how their words can hurt people. You know, you have to find your way. And this is the only thing, because people say, Danielle, how did you do it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I did it. I had 3 kids. I'm pretty sure it was because my 3 kids were still there. They were young, and it led me through. I was broken. I was sick. I was depressed. I was angry with my mom when she died. I was angry, not at her. I was angry at the world. And I think a lot of that anger stayed with me. I mean, I developed mental illness shit, you know? OCD, that came after my mom's death. Neuroticism with the OCD. You know, a lot of those things became persistent for me because that's how I coped. You know, we all find those ways to cope after those losses. But I thank my kids, because if it wasn't for my kids, and imagine, you know, at that point, your dad commits suicide. Well, he tried to unalive himself. He lived for 2 years with the bullet still in his brain. I know some of you heard that, some of you don't. While my mom was dying, right? So you can imagine, I'm not dealing with just my mom dying. My best friend, right? Somebody who I thought was going to be here for a long time. But my dad tried to end his life early. Oh, Claudette, I'm sorry. That's horrible. And all those emotions. Yeah. My mom's fighting for life, wants to live, and here's my dad trying to blow out his brains. Now, if that doesn't fuck you up, I don't know what would. That was such a weird moment in my life. I don't know. He did. So the bullet didn't exit his brain. So eventually they didn't want to go in and remove it because it could have killed him right there, you know. There was a lot of side effects. So they said best way to do, eventually he can live 1 to however many years, but eventually the bullet will end up killing him. So he got his wish. He ended up dying. He stroked out, I think, in his chair. A different man than he was going in. He didn't think he killed himself, didn't believe that he tried to commit suicide. You deal with it, right? We don't deal with it all the time very well. My anger presides and rears its ugly head a lot throughout my days. I'm sad. There are a lot of things to be happy about, and I can see that, but it still doesn't take away the sadness that I have. Hi, Audrey. It still doesn't take away how many times, like, I just need my mom's advice, or, you know, I want her encouragement, or I just want to hear her say, I love you, Danielle. You'll be fine. It hurts. It will always hurt. Now, there will always be a part of me that's still angry at my dad, right? Thank you for the gift. There will still be a part of me that's angry at him, right? Because I'm human. I go through my grief differently every day. But I can see, right? I'm not closed off with it. I forgive him for doing it. But it doesn't mean I'm still not angry, right? I will always be angry. Always. Thanks, Hunter. I will always be angry at him, right? You can forgive, but you can't forget. We are emotional humans. We are always going to be emotion and have those emotions close to. I spent so many years, right, with that anger. I spent so many years calling him selfish. Oh, thank you for the gift. I spent so many years just pissed off. And how for one fucking minute he couldn't think about us. He couldn't rationalize at the time my mom was fucking dying. What? Anger doesn't cease overnight. It takes years to get over, you know. And you know, Viva, I appreciate that. And you guys are. I mean, I wasted so many years, Nicole, being resentful, you know, and I regret that. Now at 50, when you develop some wisdom in your life, and you do as you age, I'm so mad at myself for not knowing better. For not knowing better. I can't control other people. I can only control myself. And instead I spent all those time putting stress upon my body, putting anger within myself. Let me tell you, I know now. And that's why I love doing what I do here. That's why I love talking to my friends on social media. You guys, and I tell you this all the time, have been the biggest outlet for me of discovery, of evolution, of owning my shit, and helping me feel like I have a purpose. You guys give me purpose, right? More than just a family. Now, and I don't know if any of you have dealt with this or are dealing with it, so I'm gonna share this too, since we're on deep shit. When you're a mom, right, and you go through life of being the taxi cab, the lunch maker, the PTA mom, you know, going in the classrooms, working, keeping up the house, watching their sporting events, all that stuff, right? Then they go to college. One by one, they leave your nest. Now, most of you know, you weren't leaving. Yes, come on, we can do it together. It doesn't mean you need to forget, but you just need to focus on you. Now, Jennifer was our prize athlete, right? She went to school for soccer. So even though she left the house, we still had something to look forward to. We still had soccer. We traveled, we watched her. If we couldn't make it to a game, we put her on our TV and we watched. And then she graduated. I mean, we were just hanging on by one child at that point. And then she graduated. What the fuck do I do with my life now? My life has always been my kids, right? My life has been revolved around my life was my kids. Now what? What the fuck do I do now? I felt depressed. You know, you don't think about that when you're a mom. You don't think about, we lose our identity. I lost my identity. What do? I lived and breathed for my kids. I was lost. I was sad. I was slipping. And then Grandpa came, and then that wasn't well for a while. And because I was still angry, you know, there were so many things jumbled in my mind, and I thought, I don't want this to be my purpose, you know? I need to figure out what I need to do. I was looking for a job, Kathy. I didn't know what I needed to do. And then Grandpa came, and then social media came. And when I started social media, I thought, what the fuck am I doing? The hell, people sign up for this abuse every day, right? The fuck? But it helped in so many ways. Jackie, do you expect me to put a fucking dress on and heels and makeup when I exercise every morning I'm on? Girl, please. Anyhow, and let me tell you something. I hate that stereotype. Dresses don't make you feminine. Because I wear a backwards hat and I'm athletic doesn't make me not female. Lord have mercy. Read the room, Jackie. Read the room. Anywho, I morphed, right? I started seeing things. I started seeing deep in my eyes. I started seeing internally in myself on video. And I thought, the hell? I'm angry. I'm unhappy. What can I do about this, right? What can I do about this? And then I started working on myself. I started acknowledging things and realizing that I'm angry because XYZ and blah, blah, blah. And along the way, you guys have been here, witnessing my growth, seeing the changes that I have made, and becoming somebody that has found herself. I found myself in the process of Ed, once again in my life, full time. I found myself social media because my husband kept saying, no, I need you, let's do this together, right? Let's do this together. I can see a potential we could have fun doing this. I thought, you have bumped your fucking head. And here I am. Here I am. My purpose. And let me tell you something. Hannah had a difficult time with that. I think part of Jennifer's problem is with social media is that. Thank you, Mel. I think they realize that Mama found a new purpose. I think they didn't like that Mama was doing something. They were used to Mama calling every day, right? Asking them how their day was, involving herself in their lives. And then she kind of stopped because I felt that I needed to let them live and learn to grow without me. Well, I was growing and becoming me once again. Me. And I just realized that could be some of Jennifer's problem. They left, but they don't see that I needed something, right? They don't see that I needed to become me. I needed to find me, and I am happy finding me. You know what I mean? And Hannah's finally acclimated to it. She was upset. South Africa. Oh, you are. Oh my God, that's so funny. I thought you were Michael Tucker. So I have a friend that's Michael Tucker, and I was like, you ain't in South Africa. I read that wrong. Sorry, Michelle, thank you. And Hannah because every time she called me, I was busy. Every time she called me, sorry, Hannah, I'm on my live. She didn't like that. I gotta pee. Did you hear my song, Dan?
I did not. Did you write a song?
I did. I wrote a song.
That's what I read on the thing? I thought, were you writing poems?
No, I wrote a song on my big channel. I sang it too.
My wife, the musician. Hey, everybody. You know, there's a great way to start your day. Seriously, if you have like what's her name? Alexa? Ask Alexa to play Good Day by Luce. Good Day by Luce, Luce. It's a local band. It was a pretty big song. It was in a movie, but it's one of the best early morning songs there is. It's right up there with Good Morning from the Beatles, which, by the way, is probably the greatest song if you have a big set of speakers and you can turn the volume way up and it comes out with that rooster. I've done that to Danielle in the past, and I've just started off, it comes out with, and then it goes, good morning, and if you turn it way up and you wake somebody up with it, pretty cool. I have the best wife in the world.
Don't be sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic.
That was sarcastic.
That was not. I was repeating a comment.
So you don't wear the Giants anymore. Chris, that's funny. A lot of people do. A lot of people send it in hopes. So we'll still wear it. We'll still wear it. But yeah, so anyhow, that was an adjustment. And here I am today with a purpose. I don't feel sad about me anymore. You know, I'm doing what I wanted to do. I'm doing what I love to do, is helping people. I love helping you guys. I love you guys helping me. So it's a great friendship all around, right? You know, you should have, here's the thing, we all should be better. Yeah, it's Good Day by Luce, Luce. Here's the thing. You know, how many of us are really good at compliments? give enough compliments to people a day. I think I need to be better too, giving Dan compliments. I fail at that, right? I spend more time bitching at him for what he's not doing right, because there's a lot he doesn't. And I think compliments go a long way. But I don't think it should be, I think it should be every day. I think everybody needs to give compliments to somebody in their household, people outside. You know, Dan and I are really big on giving people compliments outside the house, right? Because it's people need it. Pebble. People need it. I see people who are sad, and I'll say, hey, you look great today, you know, and the smile that comes on their face. That is fun to do. You know, thank you so much, you know, for helping me with that. I appreciate it. We're really good. I am, at least. I'm really good at doing it outside my house. I'm not good enough doing it inside my house, right? Because as moms, we're pissed half the time. As wives, we're pissed most of the time because we're constantly picking up shit. Can you not do this? Can you ever put your clothes in the hamper? What the fuck? Throw away your trash. Dan, are you an animal? Stop eating like one.
You are just, you want to give compliments, but you are so stubborn that you just can't bring yourself to do it.
Dan!
You're the most stubborn. Are you coming after me?
I'm about ready to drop
I
kick
was
your ass.
watching you.
I know, but you don't give compliments either.
I know, I don't. I didn't say I did.
You're acting like you're this higher than thou
I'm not
God
acting
prince.
like that. I'm agreeing with you.
Kindness doesn't cost anything. And that's why, like, Dan's always very complimentary to people outside. But most of us are that way, I think. Just not within our own self.
Holy moly, look at that big spider thing over there. All right,
Anyhow, so here's another interruption from my husband.
you guys, I just posted
Your husband just dragged in dirt. Well, I hope he fucking wipes it up.
on D-Cell NorCal, I just posted an ad for a phone. It's an ad, if you guys can check it out. I like it.
Did you shut
It's
the
for
door?
the lively phone, yeah.
Because I hear the dogs.
People can check it out, that would be awesome.
I'm a wretched person.
And I recorded it yesterday.
Kevin, I know you're talking about yourself with that comment, right? Because I know you're not calling a name to somebody you don't know. I know that's not what you're doing. Because that would be horrible. And honey, that would make you wretched. You know? Think about that. It is a great feeling to share and connect with others. And that's why I talk about my shit. I want you guys to be like shit, right? I want you to be able to, you know, relate, and I want you to be able to see, you know, we can change the frustration. Now, we're still going to be frustrated, but we can at least eliminate half of the frustration, right? By giggling about the idiots, because we all have them. We all have idiots in our life. Some of our kids are idiots, our husbands, our family members, and that's okay. We just got to find a way to cope with the idiots. So, laughter. I have found that laughter helps cope with the idiocies in the house and that surround me. So, there you have it. And you don't like it, you don't feel the same way, that's okay. You don't have to agree with me, but I can guarantee if you don't find some semblance of agreement, this isn't the place for you. Because I talk about dun-dun-duns in my household. I talk about the idiots, however you want to call them, and we don't have any milk because Dan drank it all. So, idiot, right? How many times do I tell him, don't drink all the milk so your dad has some for the morning? Well, that makes you an idiot. Dan, you drank all the milk, buddy. That's an idiot. There you have it. How many times do I say, don't take the last of the milk, right? Your dad needs it in the morning. Don't take the last of the milk. What does he do? What does he do? He takes the last of the milk. So, all right. Who is the idiot? Not me. I don't drink milk. And no, I have not done an order either because my kitchen's in disarray. So be smarter than the idiot. He's got to be smarter. Anyhow, I know people do that. That kind of grosses me out. The shelf-stable milk. Normally when I'm doing active shopping, which I do, I always keep jugs of milk out in here, but I haven't because my life has been so crazy. And I don't drink milk. So, no, he left the carton on the counter. I have 2 eyebrows on. He painted one eyebrow on. No, he left it on the counter. He leaves everything on the counter or by the sink. Sometimes he puts it in the sink and fills it up with water. That's kind of help he gives me. Yeah, no. Just because I call my husband an idiot doesn't mean I don't love him. I love the idiot, but he still is an idiot. I'm going to Vegas the 12th through the 15th of July. I don't know what I want to do today. I did a lot of arms yesterday. I don't feel like doing much. One paid for free, what would it be? If you could have one paid subscription, I don't know what that means. Make. I hate milk too. Your husband didn't even care. Did he even notice? My husband wouldn't have noticed. I don't like milk either. Normally, I always have almond milk, just in case, you know, for emergencies. But and if you take the last of the milk, knowing you and your father are the only ones drinking it, you should be cognizant enough to know that, oh, I should leave this for my dad in the morning. Hi, Goods. Come on, right? It's not like Ed eats bacon and eggs. He wants his cereal, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I don't know. Goodman, I got shit to do. Can you boat on over here? I got a chair to put together and other shit to do, so I need your help. So, stop swearing. Stop sawing. I'm assuming you meant swearing. And why the fuck would I stop swearing? Why? It's my channel. I'm 50. I've earned the right to fucking swear if I want to. Okay, thanks. Goodman. I am good because I can picture it. Yeah. Oh, Glasgow calling. Hey there. Yeah. Hey, Seth. All right, come on. Sorry. I'm sawing wood today, but can you please keep it down with your sawing? I'm sorry. You have I thought it said a potato table. I was like, what's a potato table? Hey, from Portugal. I know, I'm a grown-ass lady. Am I not? Am I 12? Shit. I thought I looked it. I am. No, yeah, I'm really not in the mood to do anything today. You know what I want to do today? So, and that's another thing I told Josh, you know, because he was being a little bitch to me. Yes, you know, being like, oh, that's all you did.
Real quick.
Well, hold on. And I said, you know what?
This is business.
What I want to know, and I'm going to tell you something. Tuesdays is my casino day. What kind of love does that show you as your sister to change my days for you in your house? That's love.
A little business here?
Casino. I switched my casino day, and you know I love my Tuesdays.
Just a little. This is important.
So now I got to go to the casino a different day.
This is how you go to the casino.
You don't support my fucking casino.
Oh, my butt, I don't. So if you like to support Danielle's casino activity, if you could please go check out Desal NorCal, I just posted an ad. It'd be great if we could get some activity early on with some interaction. No, seriously, it's for
Galactic.
her.
Yeah.
This is serious. This
Right,
is business.
Galactic,
This
right.
means something.
He knows he doesn't support it.
If you could
he
check
bitches
it out,
and he calls and he
if
complains.
she would ask you if she was thinking, because it's business. It's important to get views on that. 500 on black. Well, it's not that big a business, but
no, I can't do
if you
500
could check
on
out
black.
the ad
'Cause
and
what if
comment,
you lose?
share it, it would be great.
Then I lose and I have to leave the casino.
I'm trying to get you casino money, and you.
He is telling a fib, Sith. I will.
I'm serious. That's important.
No, I know. No, but seriously, Dan is, in all seriousness, Dan is doing an ad for
It's a real ad.
he
This
did
is
an
how
ad.
we're gonna make it or not make it. Is through these ads. It's gonna mean.
So if y'all want me to continue to go gamble, you support our ads and buy a phone for your significant other that needs help. It's a phone device for elders who need assistance. Goodman, are you on it? I think you need this phone, Goodman. Goodman, where are you? Goodman, this is a good phone for you. Just in case you need help, there's one button and it pushes and gets you help. It's on his page. Desal, who are you? Desal NorCal. Did you put it on? You put it on. Oh, he only has one page.
Yes.
Did you put it on YouTube too?
No, I did not.
Can you come play it here? I don't know if we can.
Play it so that it gets
Yeah.
seen. That's the
Plus,
whole
I don't
point.
know if you can play it on here because then I would have to say it's branded. Anyhow, go check out Desal NorCal for my casino functionality. It's kind of like a life alert, is it?
It's a phone made for older people. It's a really decent product. It does. I will not advertise anything I don't believe in. So it has a. It's a phone that I wish I had gotten him because it's a big phone. So, it has big features. You can get ride services. Like, my mom can't do Uber or Lyft. She can't navigate that and figure out what's going on in real time. So they have a service that you call and they set it up for you. Or, for people that are having problems, like my dad would have problems with the phone, one touch service, right? You press and they're there for you to help you get through the stupid issues like me. I could probably use the fucking phone.
You could.
I'm so technologically incompetent, but it's a good ad. It's a good phone. It's a good product. If you check it
A
out,
lot
it'd
of
be great.
people on here won't go to TikTok because they hate it, so they're asking if you could post it on YouTube as well.
I hope they ask me to post it on YouTube. I may do that just out of courtesy and try and do a good job for them. So I may post it on YouTube and Insta, but I'll see. I want to see how it
it's
does.
actually a really interesting product. It's actually a cool thing because it's like a life alert, but with people who want the phone,
I'll show you the product.
I don't know if you can do that.
Show the product?
Yeah, because I would have to put branded on here.
Okay. Never mind.
So maybe tonight, if we do a live, then you can put a branded content and then show it there. Anyhow, it seems like a really great thing to have, honestly. Lori, it's on Dan's page on TikTok. Did you see if he could use it? Ed's got a new phone, y'all. They did, Aaron. They did. I think Dan, I don't know what we're supposed to do with it, but I think we can keep it. I don't know. Dan, I don't get offers to do things like that. Just watched it. Yeah, Trisha, I think it's a good thing for anybody who has elder people that they're watching and they're not in the home with you guys yet. It seems like a great spiffy thing. I think is it a monthly fee?
Yeah,
It's a monthly fee,
It's
I
a phone
think.
service.
Yeah,
but it's like the phone services range from like $25 to $60 a month. So it's cheaper than
A regular
depending on the service you get. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure that the one that has the service 24/7 service where you can just get support is probably the higher one. It's like $60. That's less than we pay on our frickin' Verizon.
Yeah.
So that it's the phones are much cheaper than your typical smartphone. It's really a good product financially and practically, and that's why I'm doing it. I get a lot of offers to advertise.
No, it's not Cricket. It's not
We get-
Cricket. It's specifically for elders.
We get offers every day to advertise something or another, and we're very particular about what we're willing to advertise because it's our brand, it's our channel.
Goodman only wants to buy it if when he falls, he can call us directly and I can laugh at him.
Goodman, if you fall, I guarantee you we will laugh. And if you can get the fall on video, even better, we will laugh even harder. And if it's good enough, we'll even post it.
Yeah. Goodman, we always enjoy a good fall. My friend Rick falls a lot too, and he's had like 4 hip replacements, and I still find a way to laugh at him. Because the things that he does, the things that he does that create his leg to fucking break is just insane. I'm a laugher, so if you're gonna fall and hurt yourself, I'm definitely gonna be laughing. Something is going to make me laugh. Bye, Janet. That's evil. I am evil. Matthew, I did this a long time ago, and I don't know if anybody has done the same thing, but when my kids were little, right, every time they would fall and hurt themselves, I would laugh. So that way they wouldn't cry, honestly. But somehow it morphed into lots of laughter as we've gotten older and anytime falls, right? So, yes. And I laugh at first, and then when I see blood, I'm like, oh, yay, And so it's kind of,
I gotta go get milk for my dad. Do you want anything from the...
No, so it kind of morphed into like us today, like hold on, Bluetooth, I gotta turn it off. It kind of morphed into a sickness, really. So it kind of morphed into a sickness because, Dan bumps his head, I laugh, he he stubs his toe in the middle of the night, I laugh. I fell on the ball court, blood everywhere. My kids laughed at me. So it's just what we do in this household. So we are very ill. We're mean, evil, not ill. Ill, evil, Oh yeah, Aaron, I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a good thing. It could be a good service. What did Goodman do? I fell out of a tree 6 years ago. Jesus, Goodman. When you fell, did you scream, Geronimo? Shit. This is my problem. Because I have these visuals. I have these visuals. And I've never met the fucker a day in my life. But it's still funny. First of all, you're not supposed to be 20 feet up in a tree with a chainsaw. You ain't a professional. And most likely, because you ain't and you didn't hoist yourself to the tree like most tree people do, that's what you get. My life working as an in-home care for the elderly. Aw, Brian. That's a long time working with the elderly. I could just... Did you yell Geronimo? Please tell me you did. Oh, God, that would be funny. No, I'm evil, see? I mean, and one of the things my friend did too, he was in a wheelchair at the time, probably after his, 5th break. He was... here, sit, picture this. Everybody shut your eyes, right? Picture this guy. I don't know how tall. How tall is Rick? I don't know, but he's on the heavier side. He's not svelte or anything like that. He's 65. Is he 65? 68? 62? I don't know, somewhere around that. And he's sitting in his and I think this is before any of his surgeries. So, and he was sitting there, he had a fly problem, 66. He had a fly problem, right? So he was so pissed off. Even just one fucking fly pisses you off. But when you got 500 in your house, you're going to go crazy. And so he's sitting there. He's sitting in a wheelchair, I think, at this point. And he was whacking the flies, right? And he just face plants. Please. black eye, everything. Face plants out of the chair from whacking flies. Picture that. How do you not laugh? When he told me the story, because I was like, what the hell? What happened? And he said, well, these fucking flies were driving me nuts, and I just started laughing. He didn't even tell me the story. I just pictured this big-ass 66-year-old fucking whacking flies, and the velocity at which he was swinging his arm threw him forward, face plant. I mean, that's the problem. That's the thing, Aaron. Through the seat of the chair, I would have laughed. I mean, could you imagine? Grandma was sitting in the chair, and all of a sudden, where is she? She's stuck butt in. Yes, it's fucking funny. You laugh. At least I threw the chainsaw. Next thing you're gonna tell me you were just gotten back from the boat and you just wanted to cut a limb and you had your Speedo on. You know, I've walked into a metal post. It's no fun. In 6th grade, trying to show off in front of a boy. Yeah, imagine how fucking, I probably have PTSD from that shit. That's probably why I was insecure around guys all my life, is because I was an idiot. See? I use idiot equal opportunity. Anyway, I even do it to say, try to go out on one limb. He did go out with one limb. Did you even cut the limb, Goodman? Or did you not even get to the limb yet? Oh, shit. How many... Let's talk about flies. See, this is payback. How many fucking limbs did you take down as you fell? That's why I will not go and took out the jewels. Oh, mother of God, that would hurt. It's a karma fly. I'm telling you, it's because I was talking shit. That's what happens. My mom always said. Oh my God, I can't. What did you say, Slick? I felt like trying to cover air conditioning. My husband saw me on the ground and asked, what are you doing? I hate that stupid shit. What are you doing? It's even washing dishes out of sink. It gives me, see how angry I get? What are you doing? Do I really have to answer that question? Yeah. What are you doing down there, honey? Well, I don't know. Contemplating life. Are you all right? All right. Step over you. Oh, shit. You're welcome, Erica. I can't. I'm going to fucking kill this fly. Watch, I'm going to fall on my face now. And there's a lot of shit, so if I fell, I'd really hurt myself. Oh, God, you guys, that's hilarious. Yep. That's why I'm afraid to get on. I won't do it. And there's a couple trees I need to go on. So I was taking my hedge trimmers. And these aren't powerful hedge trimmers, right? So I'm like... My neighbor's always like, stop waving your hedge trimmer. I'm like, well, I'm trying to get the branches. They're like, one day you're going to take it off. I'm like, this hedge trimmer is so unsharp right now, it wouldn't even matter. No, fix that Porsche. Are any of my mods here? I have an unruly lady on the YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you. Time that bitch out. Her fucking little screw for her carburetor. Lick my ass, Caroline. Lick my... That's what you get for mouthing off to me. Caroline has just went up to trim a branch in the tree, and she accidentally fell. GSR, that's not funny. That's not funny. Glass stitches, not funny. Caroline was the issue. She's no longer an issue. She's gone. Kelsey came in. Kelsey knew what I was talking about. Kelsey sees in my soul. She's here in my eyes. She knew. Yeah, she knew. She fell. Oh yeah, Caroline can't climb a ladder. Karma again. I just choked. No, Christine. Oh Lord. Christine needs help on the TikTok. She's not understanding the humor behind the Caroline Fell issue. Christine. Kelsey pushed her off the ladder. You know what I mean? Kelsey pushed her off. Now, if you can't figure that out, then I can't help you. Can someone mute Christine? I'm the only person who can do that. Exploding veins. I don't even know if I want to know. You mean those things that stick out of your calves because you got those big old varicose veins? I can't. Goodman, stop while you're ahead, bruh. Stop. I have one. Every time I laugh really hard, I have a vein that comes up here. GSR, what? Yeah, he has an exploding vein. And you know right where my head went to. You have one exploding vein. How many do you got? It doesn't explode anymore, Seth. He's too old. Oh, shit. Ugh. When you reach a certain age, I don't think it explodes anymore. I think it just hangs. Unless you get a little friend, the blue pill. It's just oh, Goodman. I can't. Hello. Oh, you're right there. No, it just hangs. Christine, watch that Bayshore, please. She's creating a ruckus over here. With a wrench, GSR, why does that sound like something you would do? Oh, thanks, J-Star. Oh my God, walking into a door in general, especially a glass sliding door, is amazing. Yes. It's wrinkly. You got the pump? No, I don't have the suction anymore. There's no suction in that pump. my thumbs hurt. It's the lighting, J-Star. I'm telling you, this lighting is perfect. It makes me feel good, and then I go into the mirror and I'm like, well, that's not the same look. Thick. And you know, there's an evilness to it. So you know when it's evil, right? I have just a general laugh, but you know when I'm like preying on somebody's demise, it's more of the evil laugh. No, or stubbing your toe. There's something that, it's just the lighting, you guys. There is something about hearing my husband jam his toe into something in the middle of the night, and you instantly know what he did, right? God damn it! Because you hear the big thump, and then I just start laughing. I think it's so funny. I just start laughing. Well, Goodman, go to Vegas and we can tell stories. I think it's the red too. The red kind of, I don't know. He is lucky, Tony. He's very lucky. Everybody in my family is lucky to have me. Who am I lucky for? Who am I lucky for? I'm still figuring it out. My power head. What's a power head? Yeah, I think, no, my family is very fortunate to have me. They will be sad when I'm gone. But I'm lucky for Ed. Oh, am I supposed to talk? No, I'm thankful for Ed. I wouldn't say I was lucky. I'm thankful because he's created a lot of opportunity for me later in life. But I don't know, luck. I don't know about luck. Oh, the vacuum. I've done that. I've also, I've also, I've also weed whacked my toe. I did it yesterday. I knew I was going to do it too. I was standing
Thank
here.
everyone who went on. Some people went on from your show, and thank you, whoever that was, whoever they are. Appreciate it.
So happy I have a friend like you that laughs at all my injuries. No, I weed whacked my toe yesterday. And when I do yard work, oh, thanks, J-Star. Love you back. And J-Star was a pain in my ass, y'all. And I mean that with like great utmost respect. Do y'all know the story about this girl? She chapped my hide every time I went on a live. Every time that woman, J-Star. And we went at it. I mean, we fought. We fought.
She's still here?
Yeah.
Good.
She's back. No, we have we came to a come Jesus moment. Jesus, came between us, and then we realized that she realized that we both realized at the same time. And so we've been great friends ever since. Mm-hmm.
That's how the best friendships start. It's true. If you ever started out, enemies with somebody, couldn't stand them, couldn't stop thinking, just wanting to, stick a pillow over their head and just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. If you ever felt that way?
Yes.
Well, those usually start out, they make the best friendships. In the
almost
end, you get
every
past
night.
it. I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have down pillows.
And it's so funny, J-Star, because I'm surprised you never got blocked, honestly. Did I have moderators at that point? No, and it was great. I don't remember. I remember where we were, J-Star, in my house.
There may be new people on here. So if you're on TikTok, Danielle, if you could announce it. It's very important. If you're new on here, there's a new ad on my TikTok, DSal NorCal. It's for a phone. If you could look at it, interact, it's a very important video for our future livelihood. Those kinds of things are going to determine whether we make it on social media or not. So if you could check out the video.
And if we make it big on that, then that means I can gamble with more money.
And interact with it, share it, that kind of talk on it, whatever. All right, bye.
J-Star, I remember I was sitting in my family room, and I remember my couch was facing the wall.
I want to get all 5 of you together to take the last picture of you before I kick the bucket.
Dan, can I?
All right, well, we can get together and take a picture.
And I remember you came on, I believe, and you said, I'm sorry. I think you basically said, I'm sorry. I misjudged you a bit. Like, she didn't take full responsibility, but I was like, I appreciate that. I can see that. I can see that girl. And then ever since then, we were friends. And she's sweet. And we just understand. I think when you see a little bit of yourself, did you hear that? Yeah, she did say that. We'll get to that in a minute. But I think sometimes people see a little bit of themselves in somebody else. And, it's kind of like having a kid, right? I know. We'll get to that in a second. It's kind of like having that kid who you're a lot alike with and you butt heads all the time. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think, when you have the ability to sit and reflect on somebody else after maybe not being so judgy, but I've come a long way too. And I think that's when she started respecting me, was when when I started, she started seeing my growth. Yes, so that was Joanne, and she wants 5 of her kids to together before she kicks the bucket and has a recent picture. Now, her kids are old. My kids are basically losing their spaces on my walls and in my cabinets. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. I bought 3 beautiful pictures of my nuggets. Is it weird that I'm starting to replace my children with my nuggets? Well, Hannah doesn't like it. Jennifer doesn't like it. My kids are starting to get very jealous. And I said, well, here's the thing. You guys are ugly now. Compared to my nuggets, you guys are ugly and haggard and old. I don't need that. Now, my babies are cute right now. Sorry, I need to make room for them. I don't have enough stuff. Ah! Ah! Oh no, that's a bee! So they're just cuter than them. Yeah, they're like my grandbabies though. Like I said, how many of you have pictures of your grandbabies up? You got old fucking pictures of your kids up? Who wants a fucking old picture of your kid hanging on the wall? I don't. I'm not gonna put up a picture of my kid who's 55 with just a headshot. No! My grandbabies are gonna be on that wall. Take all you little fuckers off. The grandbabies deserve to be on that wall. They are cute. Now, when they get old and they get ugly too, they ain't gonna be on my wall anymore. It'll be my new grandbabies. Did you see that? You see those moves? Now, that's pretty good moves for 50. Is that not? That's pretty good moves for... Anyhow, I have a big family wall. So Hannah said yesterday, because I said, I think I'm going to put them on my mantle. And she's like, what? Yeah, they're cute. I'm going to change my shit around and just put the 3 kids. Mom, aren't we on your mantle? Yeah, it's fine. She's like, you have a family wall going up the stairs. Put them there where they belong. What? What? I can't get up high. Now that would be, you should have seen me, Goodman. Speaking of falling, you know, I'm on the stairs trying to get up because I got lots of space up high, but I can't get up there. And I'm afraid to hammer in something. I almost fell and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that. So they don't fit. So I can't put them on the wall. Fuck. Hannah's jealous. She said that. I said, Hannah, what do you think's gonna happen when you have kids? You become nothing. Right? Right now, I love you. You're great and all. The grandbabies are better, my nuggets, because they're half like, I'm a half an auntie, half a grandma. So they overrule you adult children right now. Right? Come on. They're cute. She's like, I'll give you that. They are cute. I said, so what do you think's going to happen when you have a baby? You become non-existent to me. All I will care about is the thing that you pushed out between your legs. So let's get this straight. Priorities. So I might put the baby, and I might just do it to piss them off. I might play a joke on them and just do it and send a picture to the group and be like, what do you think? Well, we said that, Jules. So Rocky was like, Hannah, if you want to be on the wall, then take a picture, right? So then I challenged all my kids. Send me a headshot. I will make you that small woods thing, you know. I don't know, something like that. I thought anyhow. They didn't do it. So I would put my kids up, but I wanted them to have a funny face. None of them would do it. But Hannah did take a picture. She's like, okay, here it is. And she's like, just kidding. Oh, they get jealous. These bitches get jealous. They get jealous. I'm telling you, it's weird. They got jealous of TikTok and YouTube. I think they're still a little jealous of that. They get jealous of the niece and nephew. Well, I mean, they get jealous of Andrew. Well, of course, Mom would love it if Andrew lived with her for the rest of his life. Fine. My baby can live here until the day I die. He can wipe my ass and take care of me. I love him. He's sweet. It's damn strippy. I love when he cuddles with me. Sure, that's hard, I bet. I think I would be kind of sad when Andrew leaves. I was sad when all my kids left. Fuck, let's be real. But, you know, the baby is weird, you know? The baby's weird. The baby, the boy, it's weird. It's weird. My kids are not allowed to move states. They're not allowed. I don't even want them 6 hours away. I told Hannah, I said, you have a baby, you need to move back home because I cannot tolerate a baby being in San Diego. She's like, Mom, do you think Tiana, that's how we feel, girl. That's how we feel. And she goes, Mom, you don't think that I need you to have my baby? You don't think I'm going to need you? So I know if I have a baby, I'm coming back home. So, they are high. They are high. You're a baby child. He's my baby. He's my man child. Sometimes he's a little too heavy to lay on his mama, but I take, my kids don't do that. Hannah's like, I always ask you to tickle my back and you never do it, but you do it for Andrew. Oh, Lord have mercy. He's got bad kidneys. Like, he could die. He could be on dialysis soon. Not really. God. He needs my love. He needs his mama. He's sick. Hey, watch Caroline. She's still on the TikTok mods. Just watch her ass. She gets a little snippy over here. Just mute her for a little bit. Kelsey? I know. I couldn't do that again. I think I pulled a muscle. Now my daughters, here's the thing. Now tell me my daughters are different. Like they come visit and I'm like, how many more days till you're gone? Jennifer, is it time for you to leave? I think you need to go feed your pet tarantula at home. Girls can leave. I love my girls, but distance is good. Now when they have babies, they must come back home. But now it's fine. I like them at an arm distance. Now Andrew is just a love. Just a... Why? Nikki, I'm going to tell you something. You could not have a mama and you'd be sad. So you appreciate that mama like that. Honey, I need to see you. Honey, I love you. Honey, what about me? Honey, when are you going to come by and see your mama? Just remember that. Daughters are hard. They're just independent. They just want to show you up or something. I don't know. Andrew could give two shits. And have a great granddaughter. Yeah. Nikki, I feel it. I understand that. I'm the same way with my girls. I love you. I can't wait to have you home. And now I'm ready for you to leave. It's okay, Candace. Girls are fine. Girls are fine. So Josh's son is like yours and Dan's grandchild. Me. No. Not Dan. So it's a really weird thing, Mimi, if you think about it. So I'm very close to Josh. Josh and his family. I'm very close. Dan's like close through me, if that makes sense. But he's not close like I am. We lost a mom, right? We lost something that we bonded over. That was a hard loss for me and for him, right? Because our mom, we connected, right, with our mother. Like Ed he'll be sad when his dad dies, right? But it's a different type of a bond you have with your mom. It's up above the fridge. Yeah, it's hormones. Fuck. Anyhow, and then now I'm perimenopausal and my hormones and shit, and they don't blend. Anyhow, so losing my mom too, Aaron, has been the most profound thing ever. And like what I wouldn't give to have. And like when my friends start bitching about their moms, I'm like, be careful who you're bitching to, because I would give anything to want to slap my mama again. And trust me, she pissed me off a lot. I would give anything to feel that way once again for her, Mama, I'm about to come through that phone and beat your ass. I would love to have that feeling again, Caroline, nobody asked you. You're treading. No, I used to have 6-pack. Now they're perimenopausal abs. Yeah, I mean, you miss your mom. Just kidding, Caroline. I can't take that from you, your mama. there's nothing like a mama loss, let me tell you. So we really bonded over our mom. I mean, and it's just different. It's just different. I can't explain it, but I'm like, because of my mom, right? Because I feel like I call myself a gramanti. So I feel like I'm taking the place of my mom as well as being an auntie. Is it weird being step siblings? No, Aiden, I don't think about it like you are. We're just two people who fell in love. It doesn't matter who was married and who wasn't. That's a you thing, not a me thing. So yeah, I'm a gramanti. When you are treated bad every day, how do you get over it? You break free from the cycle. You don't ever forget, but you can forgive and be better. So mine and Dan's story, I don't know why people, to me, like, I think it's such a rad thing, you know? And some people just don't know how to vocalize it. And sometimes it just triggers me because I don't see it. We don't, like Dan said yesterday, we don't see it, we don't see it anything differently than just two normal people that fell in love. You know what I mean? We don't think about, yeah, the dynamic is different because of Ed being in the house now, right? So yeah, I'm taking care of somebody who was chaos. My mom's been gone for 18 years, and I still cry. Almost every day. A tear falls from my eyes. And maybe not as debilitating as it used to be. Like when I cried before, I couldn't move. It was literally took my breath away. She was 53. It does, Connie. You lose yourself in a way, especially when they die young. Death is death, right? I mean, we're all going to die at some point. But, like I remember when, like Dan, I don't know. You get in these weird things sometimes, right? Because you feel like something has taken from you way too soon, right? At 53. Like, I'm almost 53. What the fuck? Like, huh? So I can't imagine at that time. And I remember even today, like, Dan still has his parents, right? And I'm like, well, that's fucking cool. I'm never going to know, what it feels like to have parents in their 80s and 90s because mine died both in 50s. And, he'll say, yeah, well, I'm eventually, he'll say stupid shit like, well, I'm going to lose my mom too. Right? Yes, you will lose your mom too, 100%. But there's a difference. You had her a lot longer than I had her. Mine. And it's almost, and I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. It's almost a punch to the gut when people say that. Like, your mom, dies at normal age of mid-80s or whatever. And I'm like, I have a little, like, she made it that long. Be thankful, did you mute the selfish person? I hope so, because I don't deal with idiots like that. Anyhow, sorry, Hannah sent me something, but I can't see what it says. Okay, good. Yeah, Carla was saying I was selfish because it's all about money. It's all about money. Yeah, that's exactly why we took him in. We had this master plan of making lots of money. Lots and lots and lots. Anyhow, so I oftentimes, because I try to be really hard and I try to be really open about that, and I get mad at myself for thinking that way, right? Like, but I can't help how I feel. I can't help how I feel. Losing a sibling is hard too, yeah. And I get it. Like, it's still a loss is a loss. I do get it. But I feel very selfish in my thinking because I am, I am selfish. I am selfish. I would have given anything to have my mom at 86, 85, He pays for my Red Bull because it has wings. Oh my God, Seth. No, I'm going to really try hard I'm going to build stuff. I did so much yard work up in the country. It's so much different than my shit here. So Rocky, every time I leave and we do something, she always goes, okay, what's my homework? What do you need me to, what's my next thing? So, I kind of look at their yard. I'm like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, and this. So by the time I come this weekend, we're still ahead of the game. And I need my little ditty. Felt weird saying ditty, with all the ditty shit going on. Yeah, be thankful. And Gigi, oh girl, my mom was always on my last nerve, but I would take it back. I would take it. I mean, I wish I could feel that way again. No ditty. Well, I was thinking, I had the little ditty about Jack and Diane, and yeah, I just laughed when I wrote that. Oh no, Lydia. Jesus. Oh, I love that. And see, that's the thing. Anthony, that's the thing I always say. We could stay in our mold of repeating the awfulness of our parents' actions, right? Because every parent did things that they shouldn't have done, or, blah, blah, biscuit. Or we can break free from the mold. So we could become shitty parents just like our shitty parents, or we could, change that mold and be better parents to make up for the things that we didn't have, right? So I kudos to you. Kudos to you. I know, Mima. And I couldn't imagine, I know Dan's going to be lost when his mom dies. It's going to be a catastrophe for him. And he's never experienced loss like I have. So it's going to be scary. Anyhow, you're a brand new grandmother. And here's the thing. Yeah, I think my mom would have been thinking it was the coolest thing ever. My mom, was always in support of anything I did. My mom was always backing me up. My mom would have been on here with me being silly and goofy, and yeah, my mom would have had a fun time with it. Yeah. So I think she would have been fun. You guys would have enjoyed her. You guys would have really enjoyed her. She was goofy like me. And she was funny, and she was rude and crude. I mean, just a lot of my characteristics. Come on. What am I building? I need to build a chair, and then my sectional's coming in for my outdoor furniture. Yeah, so I'm excited. So yeah, I think it would be. She would have been rad. My mom was really rad, and full of annoyances, right? But really rad. Hi, Emily Jones. You could only be the respite care for her. For my mom, Ed was. Ed took care of my mom until she died. Ed took care of my mom until her last breath. Because I couldn't. I had a baby. I had Andrew. He was a baby. And we lived, we lived 30 minutes away from them. And I just couldn't be there every day. My kids were in elementary school, and all that stuff. So no, I couldn't do that. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be very hard for him. It's going to be very hard for him. Yeah, my mom was Janice. Yeah. Mine and Josh's mom was Janice. And
I think, like, for Dan, right? He's never had a loss. And when, Dan talks to his mom multiple times a day, like I did with mine. I mean, very close with his mom. And it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. Now, Josh is experiencing a weird, different dynamic, right? Because he doesn't have his mom. And, he didn't handle it very well when he was 22 when his mom died, right? So he was graduating from college. He avoided coming home and watching her die. And so I think as a 40-year-old male, there's a lot of guilt that comes with that. I'm just saying, this is my perception, right? This is my observation of it. And now, he'll call me and he'll be like, what's going on? Like, do I need to come and see my dad? Like, is he all right? Like, I need your honest opinion. When there were some things, and, I think he's also, I think it's going to hit him weirdly too when Ed passes. Weirdly, in a different way, 10 years. 10 years. We're exactly 10. So he turns in he turned 40 in January and I turned 50 in May. So about 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. You're not ready. Yeah, I think Josh is going to have a hard time, like Dan will, with everything. Yeah. Dan's mom's fine. Just trudging along. Doing what you do at 86. I mean, trying to see her kids, reading, enjoying her little community she's in, and, her friends that she's making, and, what do? You do what you can. Yeah, I think Josh appreciates me now, honestly. I think, once Josh had kids, you change, right? As you age, you become older, you become wiser, you see how important family is. And once he had kids and saw how much I sacrificed for his kids, I think there was a part of him that was at ease. I think part of that was he was worried about his kids missing that aspect of his mom, and I think I have presented myself in a way that makes up for all of that. And so I think he really appreciates me for that and loves me for that shit. He should. Damn it. I know sometimes wonder why at the very moment. I did take on the mom role. I mean, I'm not really a mom role for him, but I think I am there for his children. And I don't think he thought that I could or would do something like that. And he knows I sacrifice because I love those babies. Those babies are amazing. And they give me light. And they have little things, nuances that remind me of my mommy. And, Josh needs me around for a lot of other reasons too. And I think me doing stuff like that really helps, I think, him get through. I think. Of course I think that. I'm the light that he needed. Outside of his wife, I'm the light, I'm the support, I'm the guidance. I am my mother. So my dad had two kids. And I'm very close with them, Matthew and Michael. They met at the Five and Dime shop when I was like 4 or 5. She worked at a dentist's office. She was an assistant for this dentist's office that was like 2 doors down from Ed, and he set them up, fucker. But yeah. Anyhow, not to rehash it for a lot of other people, but I'm gonna have to do. Well, Dan and I keep saying this, but Dan and I will have to. Yes, I think I'm more like my mom. Here's the thing. I carry a lot of mom personality, and then the other shit's life. The other shit's life.
Still on? My God.
I know, I'm getting off right now.
Maybe I'll do a little live just to promote my video.
We should, unless I decide to just say fuck it and go to the casino today.
But it's just not happening.
You don't tell me what I do.
I'm not saying it's not happening because I'm forbidding you. I'm just saying it's not happening. It's our day today. You were gone all yesterday.
Yeah,
It's our
working, manual labor.
Yeah, but that's our day today.
Yeah, well, you told me I can't go anything
It's a pretty
tomorrow.
good day.
Can I go tomorrow?
When I get back, I mean, I have to work tomorrow. I apologize.
So I have to go on a day that I can go.
Yeah, but not on our day.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
What do you mean, get the fuck out of here?
Get the fuck out of here.
What does that mean, get the fuck out of here? Quit encouraging her.
Casino, thank you, people. Deanna's back. Caroline's creating issues.
Caroline, I knew it.
Caroline.
We're going to come up and take that dog.
She would give us the dog.
Well, I'll go pick him up right now.
Well, you have to threaten her with taking Delta.
Delta?
Actually, she wouldn't mind us taking Delta.
Was that the old one?
No.
I want one
Delta's
of the brown
the new
ones.
one.
Oh, the puppy?
Yeah. She doesn't like Delta.
I'm on my way.
She likes Bay better. She likes Bay better. So, okay.
I might get on just to promote my video later, so if you see it, you can be... It might not be as interesting as Danielle, but...
I don't want... Do you need me to help you with your life? I just said Bay is your favorite. So if you really want to piss her off, just steal Bay, but you have to figure out which one it is. One of them has white and one of them does not. Delta has the no white. Bay has the white.
If there's new people, go check out my ad, DSal NorCal. Very important. Our livelihood depends on it. It depends on you watching and interacting with that video,
Jane,
or we may...
Jane, Ed is
in the
a
gutter.
paid actor. Is a paid actor.
He's very good. He deserves an Academy Award. He is... I mean, he plays the best dementia I've ever seen. He is remarkable. Thank you, Abu.
Yeah, but
I think that was a compliment. I mean, I never would have, but social media has done weird things. I mean, you get all this.
I can tell you, Abu.
People come on, oh, you look good, even though it's wonderful. I actually love it.
I can tell you, Abu,
boosting my ego.
their bodies are the same, exact same.
I wish I was as skinny as him.
Well, your lower half is. I mean,
we have no lower half.
No
Well,
lower half. Hi, Fupa.
Not with,
Yeah, it's the bowling.
I'm talking about butt and legs.
Every time you say that, Fupa, I think about who was the guy at Kingpin, the bowling king. His hair is going crazy.
That was Bill Murray.
Yeah.
One of the greatest movies of all time, by the way.
Is Dan short-shanked?
What does that mean? Are you talking about my appendage? Don't you see it sticking out at the bottom of my shorts here? No, because the camera cuts off. No, I mean, I have to watch where I step. I don't want to accidentally step on the tip, because that would be very painful.
Oh no, like lady, love you. Lots of thoughts. Positivity your way. We're here whenever you need to talk about it. Tiny baby too. Ugh, your appendage. You notice that Dan doesn't talk this way unless it's my page?
Because this is what you do on your channel. My channel is a little different.
Boring.
It's not boring. I try and be more, fun without as much vulgarity. Some vulgarity, but not as much. It's not boring.
Boring. I know. I might just.
Ed never gets violent.
He gets violent, but not Ed.
I get violent. Yeah, I'm a very violent person.
He is. I have to cover up my bruises. I have to cover up my bruises.
She doesn't really go cupping when she gets those bruises.
Yes,
it's not really cupping.
Yes, I'm tall.
I've learned to punch in an exact circle, so that I make exact circular bruises, so that they look like cupping.
Ed
it's amazing how you do that.
If
you make, I kind of twist and make an exact circle. It's hard.
You know what our fancy is? I'm going to tell you what our fancy dress up is. Our fancy dress up is jeans and a nice shirt.
That is a fancy dress up.
That's fancy.
I mean, court is the only time I'll put on a tie. Not even for a wedding or a funeral. I'll dress up, but no tie. Only court. That's it.
Yeah.
Or a deposition.
And
Not even a deposition, just court.
do you take meds?
No.
He needs to.
No. I have taken meds in the past, and unfortunately I like them too much, so I cannot take them. This is my med, my coffee.
In that.
I like meds too much to take them, you see.
It's called
That's the problem.
addict.
It's called,
Bullshit!
my will is weak, and the pills are strong, and...
No, what's that? Go see Alice. Some pills make you happy, and others make you cry. And the ones that I like
that
to
mother
penetrate,
gave you don't do anything at all
go ask Alice.
when she's 10 feet tall. Great.
Anyhow, did you see
Starship.
Did you see
Actually, is it
Did
Starship?
you watch my song yet?
Jefferson Airplane. That's Airplane. No, I've not watched your song.
Jesus, well then get out of
Jefferson
here.
Airplane.
Oh, Nikki, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
One pill makes you larger.
I couldn't. Yeah, the violence thing at that point.
Airplane. Absolutely, Tom.
I
Tom's
don't-
got it. He knows his
I don't
music.
think I can do that. Hi, Tom. I don't think I could do that. Tom, did you see my song today? You need a duet it, because you get some crazy ass trolls on your page too. We were
My
just
grandpa
on
is
vacation.
actually in bed. He's up all night. I think he's constipated, and he was going to the bathroom. I mean, literally, he was up all night. So I just talked to him.
Oh,
He's
you're in
still bed.
Hawaii? Jealous. Enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah, we were in Cabo this month, the beginning of the month, and our next trip will be to Vegas, which is an open invitation to people who want to meet us.
Come watch Danielle. You
Oh.
can see her back as you can watch her hand as it
Never
punches
mind.
a slot machine.
He's not in Hawaii. He's just saying aloha.
You can meet the back of her neck. She might even talk to you while she's punching
And very, very
pushing the money
yes,
into the machine.
It's very difficult for me to interact, but I promise I will make some time for you guys. Buffalo! Fa, fa, fa. I need to get my... the dates are the 12th through the 15th. Anyway. Y'all, if you want to talk to me, I'll meet you at the slot machine. Okay, anyhow, I gotta go. I gotta get shit done. I'm just procrastinating because I might go to the casino today because Dan said I can go. So watch the video so I can go to the casino, you guys. So leave here, go to Dan's page, watch the video so I can go to the casino. And if you love me that much to support my casino, watch the video.
No, dog. He's thinking.
Yeah, because you keep the door open. D-Cell, NorCal, watch the video and let's do this thing. Anyhow, remember you are important, you matter, and you are worthy. And remember your feelings are just that, yours. Everybody's entitled to their feelings. Sometimes it's just the overreaction we have, or just a reaction. I'm guilty of that. But anyway, you guys, pay attention. Give somebody some kindness today. Let's work on giving the people within our house some sort of compliment. Ugh, even me, I gotta work on fucking giving Dan a compliment today. Y'all, can you help me out with that? What can I compliment him on? I'll have to think about that. Anywho, love you guys. Have a good day. And be safe, be kind as always, spread love. And listen to my song. Listen to my song. It's a great song. He does, Denise? Well, I'm there all the time. Tell him to hit me up and give me some perks. Anyhow, love you. Bye.